Your God believe in the flying carpets. By the way, my grandfather, he used to have one, but you know, Trump, he stole it. You know, those Americans, they steal everything, brother. Flying carpet. Ant speak. The ant, she said to the ant, and Sulaiman, he laughed at her speech. As I know, ants are deaf and mute. The only way for them to communicate is vibration or chemical. They don't talk. And vibration here, they don't vibrate in the ground. They vibrate on the body of each other. And they don't understand each other because they hear the vibration or the sound of vibration. No, they are deaf. They are you know, they don't hear anything. But the vibration itself is the message, or by chemical. So Allah, the wise, the one God, he said, till when they reach the valley of the ants, one of the ants, she said to her friends, she is a warning. And by the way, here the Muslims, they make a big article about, according to science, brother, it's discovered, brother, that the one who warned the ants is a female ant. And brother, in Arabic, in the Quran, it says Namla, and Namla is a female ant. You idiot. In Arabic, any singular ant, we call it Namla. this is the only word we have. We don't have Namla, male and female. But because you do not know, they fool you. You do not know Arabic. Any bee, the bees, we call them Nahla. Nahla, it's a female, but doesn't mean it's a male. Or any bee is a single bees, we call it Nahla. Namla. Any fly, we call it Dubaba. Female. This is the nature of the language. This is not about gender. But because you don't speak Arabic, the fabrication is ready. You see how the Quran knows that this is a female ant, brother. Brother, we told you why. Because in Arabic, the Namla is always a female word for all kind of ants. Any singular ant, we call it Namla. Any singular bees, we call it Nahla. Any singular fly, we call it Dhubaba. The T at the end is added as a female for all those insects. But I have a question for you in the same time. How this ant, she knew the name of Sulaiman? What happened exactly? I want you to translate to me in the language of ants, Sulaiman. As long ants are mute and deaf, how she said to them the word Sulaiman? How she said that to them? Any Abdul? I'm serious. I want to know how she said the word Sulaiman. That's amazing. I mean, that's alone is a discovery. Is that how? If this is how the ant, she said to the other ants that this is Solomon, cannot be, because the verse after it, getting the Abdul busted, it says that Solomon, he were laughing at her speech. At what? Her speech. Her speech, not her. Brother. Who is feeding who now? Who is fooling who? And look here, it says the verse. I mean, the story is really interesting. If you want to laugh, really, if you want some a cartoon, chapter 27 is really a cartoon movie. Sulaiman, he laughed and he smiled at her speech. But hold on. Allah, he taught Sulaiman the language of the birds. How Sulaiman understanding the language of the ants? Just a verse before it, it says that Allah, he taught us the language of the birds. Maybe Allah, he think that the birds are ants too. So look what happened. Allah, he taught Sulaiman the language of the birds. He sent him to school to study birds. And then Sulaiman, he went in a journey and he started understanding the wrong animal, the ants. What's happening here? I teach you the language of the ducks, you understand the language of the elephant? I feel like I want to convert. Look like Allah by mistake, he sent Sulaiman to learn supposedly the language of the birds, but he ended in the anti-classroom language. Here we go, you have one God, but he is a silly stupid God. Are you happy? And Sulaiman, brother, he said, brother, thank you Allah, thank you for teaching me Allah the language of the birds. Thank you very much. But you did not understand the language of the birds. You're hold on. Later he will speak to the bird. Hold on. A verse after it. Chapter 20. Sulaiman is a king, by the way, who have an army. Anyone remember his army contain what? You have one God, right? Look at this God. Anyone remember the army of Sulaiman contain what? How many brigades? 3 brigades. Who remember? Birds, genie, and a human. Imagine you are Trump, President Trump. Now he is going to send 1 million birds to attack Venezuela government. A king, his name is Solomon. He have a brigade of chickens. This is General Chicken was saying that I am going to meet the King Solomon right now. And he says he want to report to him how many eggs the chickens they lay down today, preparing for the coming war, because those will become a cheek and they will go and attack the enemy. Somebody's asking where we can find that he have an army of jinn and chickens. And here we go, it's in front of you. Chapter 27, verse number 17. Same chapter. You have one God? You have one God. Now, this is your God, the one God you are talking about. You have telling us a story. What the difference between this and the Lord of the Ring? An army of a genie. What is that? And then the bird, he disappear. Where the bird goes, we find later that the bird goes so he can look for a woman. She have no hair in her legs. all my life. You see the reason I'm not married? Because I'm looking until now for a woman, she have no hair in her legs. All of them, they are very hairy. So the bird, he disappeared. He is a big colonel in the army. Big colonel. Let me introduce you to you the colonel of Allah. The colonel which are hired by Allah. Those are, they are servant of Allah anyway. You know. This is Colonel Al Hubhub. Obviously, he looked like a colonel. We have to be honest. He looked like a Roman colonel. So the one who come with this story, he chose the perfect bird. He is not even in the size of your hand. And this is the guy who is a minister. He's not only a bird, he is a minister of irrigation. And he is in charge of finding places to attack. And he is in charge of finding women who have no hair in their legs for a Prophet Solomon. Should I salute him? You have one God. But your God is a silly, stupid God. So you give us headache about one God, one God, one God, and then you come with this. This is your God. I'm really convinced now. That's it. Your God is the true God. Must be. And look, he's looking at me, by the way. I don't know why he's doing that. Do you think he's going to attack me with his beak? So you give us headache about one God. You have one God. I mean, you have the most cartonic God ever we can find. A Roman general? You want to compare, aren't you? This guy is a thinker. You want to see? You want to compare between a Roman general? Yeah, okay. I will show you a Roman general. Hold on. See, I told you they look the same. Makes sense. I mean, just compare between them. They choose this bird and make a fiction story about it because look like he have a rank. I mean, look at his head. Obviously, he was from the Roman. Isn't it clear? What's wrong with you? Why you don't see? Why you don't see? Why? Why you are blind? Why? You Christians, Jewish, Hindus, Buddhas, atheists. What's wrong with you? They are cousins. If they are not from one family, maybe. Look at this. The funny, the Muslim, they keep saying to me in text, you are a liar. I'm showing you, Abdul, in front of you on the screen, the story. What liar about what? I mean, it's amazing. You show them the story in the front of their eyes. It's written. I give them the chapter number, the verse number in the screen, their translation, their interpretation, and yet they say to me, you are a liar. Muslims, do you know how many Muslims leave Islam because of my videos? You yourself, you will leave Islam. I mean, there's no way a person who have little brain, he will stay believing in such a one God who tell us such one story. Hmm? I mean, what a story there. Look at this story. But the most funny part I like actually about this story is the Afrit. Anyone knows what Afrit? Who knows what Afrit is? I don't know the translation here. Stalwart. I don't know what's stalwart. Is that correct? What stalwart mean? Afrit, he is a genie, but he is different kind of genie. He's called Afrit in Arabic because supposedly he is so fast, extremely fast. Let me show you how the Afrit look like, so you can get an idea if you are thinking to convert to Islam, brother. I think many of you will convert today. Afrit. Here we go. Let me introduce to you Mr. Afrit. This is how in Islamic movies they picture Afrit. This is how he look like. He's bald. He have like weird look, you know. This is Afrit. He's big. I don't know if you saw like a movie like Aladdin, where he have what they call it, the candle. So he wipe the candle from the dust, and then Afrit come from the genie. You call it genie in the bar, right? This is the Afrit. The story of the Afrit is coming from there. But this Afrit have something special about him. He is so fast, extremely fast, not like the one you see in the Hori Butar story. You know, this is very, very fast Afrit, extremely fast. This is why you see here in the verse in the Quran, the Afrit, he said to him, if you want, I can go and bring you her throne, because the bird, he described how big her throne is. I can bring you her throne before even you blink your eye. You see how fast this Afrit is, brothers and sisters. I advise you all to convert to Islam right now. Only Allah, he tells us stories about the Afrit. Let me see if I can find you a better picture of the Afrit. Hold on. When I was a kid, the TV always have movies about Afrit, but those are old movies. They are not doing them no more. I miss them really. The Afrit, he come from the container, and then he says to you, "Shubik lubik," which mean, what do you want from me will happen right now. Yeah, this is like cartoon about it. Here we go. Like there's many cartoons, but this is exactly what the Afrit he present. Let us show you in the screen. Hold on. That's a nice. Do you see what the Afrit? I mean, how in the world you believe that this is God and God is telling you this? Your God, he believe in the Afrit coming from from the ball, and he is in control by Sulaiman. This is the Afrit. So this is the Afrit who said to Sulaiman, do you want me to go and bring her chair for you, her throne? I am truly convinced. I don't know. I think by the end of the day I'm going to convert to Islam. By the way, let me tell you the news the Muslim one day will say, and count my words. One day Christian Prince will die. All of us we will die. Anyway, today, tomorrow, who care? I'm a believer. I am not worried about it. But one day Christian Prince will die, and the Muslim they will say Christian Prince converted to Islam a second before he go to grave, brother. Anyone is famous. Anyone, it doesn't matter who you are. They say he converted to Islam before he died, brother. For sure I will convert to Islam before I die. Are you kidding me? Hello? I want to have a afreet. I want to have a afreet. You know, here I have a complaint to Allah. I mean, why you don't provide every citizen with afreet? You put him in the ball, you wipe the ball, and then he come out, he says, what do you want? You say, go to him, go and get me a grocery for free. I mean, why you go to work, and why people, they just, you know, build for me a house? Who is the one who built for Sulaiman his palaces? Anyone remember? Who knows? Who is the one who built to Sulaiman his palaces? Builders, normal builders? No, Afarit, genies. And into Sulaiman, chapter 34, verse number 12. And into Sulaiman we give the wind, therefore morning course. Here we go. This is the flying carpet, by the way. By the way, flying carpet is true. Me myself, I used to ride it, but I told you Trump, he took it. All of us, we are Middle Eastern, we have a flying carpet. You go in the street, boom, bomb, explosion. Here we go, flying carpet. Everybody is flying. We can make your dream come true. Go just to the Middle East. Go to Somalia, brother. So we give Sulaiman the control of the wind. What does that mean? You go to the interpretation, it says that he have a flying carpet. We can show it if the Muslim want me to show. Wherefore the morning course was a month journey. By the morning, look how fast the carpet is. I mean, why you don't want to believe in Islam? What's wrong with you? He would go, we have one God who believe in the flying carpet. You stupid idiot. How dare you to reject this religion? We are the only religion, brother, who believe in the flying carpet. Okay, a Muslim saying to me, you're a liar. Okay, hold on, I'm a liar. Okay, as usual. Here we go. Chapter 34, verse 12. 34, 12. Okay, this is Ibn Kathir. This is who? Ibn Kathir. Is that Christian Prince? No, this is Ibn Kathir. Read with me, brother. He subjugated the wind to him, so it would carry him, carry his carpet. Guys, does it say carpet or I'm making things up? Is the text clear or it's small? Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Does it say carpet? And by the way, the Islamic translation for Ibn Kathir in English is big fat lie. They try to make it look nicer. If we go in Arabic, it's going to be more hilarious. 600,000 chairs in the top of the carpet. His equipment, camels, horses, donkeys, soldiers, tents. The whole country is a flying on top of the. It's not a flying carpet for Sulaiman only. If you think this is a flying carpet of a one guy, you are wrong. The whole nation is flying in the top of the carpet. Let me see here if they show some honesty in the translation. Hold on. See, it's gone. Where is where it says he carry his equipment and his army? I don't see it. I don't see it. No. It just says here, may peace be upon both. He subjugated the wind to him, so that he carry his carpet, would carry his carpet one way for a month, then back the next month. Al-Hasan al-Basri said he set out from Damascus in the meaning landed, and he ate a meal, and he flew from Ishtikar, and he spent the night in Kabir. I mean, this guy is going like Tokyo. He's mentioning to you all towns. Okay, he have a breakfast in Tokyo, and he have a lunch in Washington D.C., and then he got his snack in Jordan. All right. Yeah, but I don't know where it is. It doesn't say anything about where is his equipment and army. It's gone. I don't see it. I know, actually. I saw it in the same website before. I mean, how is the it's appear? They do like they changed it. How they took it off? So we will not love. Hold on. I'm not going to let it go. I don't accept. I don't accept. Give me a second. We are here to expose deceptions and lies. You cannot fool us, and you hide it, you liar. Same on you. Okay, 34, 12. I will go to the Arabic, Ibn Kathir in Arabic. But let us see here first. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. And we dispose for Sulaiman the wind. Okay, the new journey, blah 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 blah. Okay. Nothing here. Hold on. See, they lie. No problem. No problem. Ibn Abbas. Okay. Journey. Okay, no, it's still not here. Let us go to the Arabic Ibn Kathir. The same verse, Ibn Kathir in Arabic. Okay. Okay. Let us see. I cannot find it here. Hold on. I'm not going to give up. I have to find you. I don't like to say something without finding the reference. Let me see if I can find it in English first. Hold on. Let us see. Here we go. Here we go. You see, I don't like to mention something without proof. Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir. Do you see it, guys? You see Ibn Kathir? We don't lie. This is Ibn Kathir. Okay. Let us see what it says. During his time, horses were the common mode of transportation. They were very etc. and carry blah blah blah. Okay, and then hold on. Uh, and here the story of the ant. Hold on. Let us see. Let us look for the carpet. Uh, I have a video, by the way, about it. They try to delete, but they cannot. I have it already recorded in their screen, their website. Mm, 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 mm. Anyway, I will post the link for you guys. You tell me if you find it in that link. Let me know if you find it where. I'm not going to waste the whole time just trying to read the whole article. But it should say that Sulaiman, he carried his equipment carried by the flying carpet, including all his army, all his stocks, all his men, all. All right, let us see. Any Muslim have an objection? Uh, let me show you this reference here, so the Muslim will not say he did not provide us with reference. You should see what I'm reading. Uh, I found something, but it's like a PDF file. Anyway, how I can open all this, the book. You see the problem, you click in it, it open a PDF file, and then it it doesn't give you a chance to search. You have to download the file. I don't download files from the internet like this. So here it says مختصر البدائع الزهور. It says that you have a flying carpet. Hold on. That the genies they made for Sulaiman a carpet from silk with colors and have words in it written by gold, and he carry on it all his army and all his animals and all his horses and all the human, genie, beast, and birds. All right. So to make it simple, your God is one God. I cannot say anything anymore. But your God is the most silly God ever. Let us see if we can get more reference. Let us go here. This is the problem when you speak to people who don't speak Arabic. Then you have to prove everything you say in English. You know. Hear the story about this woman who entered the place where she is a queen. And because the shaitan, he don't want Suleiman to like her because she have no hair in her legs, as the bird he told him, when she left her legs up, the shayateen, they made the legs of this woman hairy like a monkey. Is that true, Muslims? Chapter 27, verse number 44. You don't believe me? Let us see the interpretation. 27:44. We go to English. And look here, not only they made her hairy, they made her look like she have the legs of an animal. It was also said that he entered the place of the hallway. This was a transparent white glass floor, underneath which flowed sweet water and contained fish. Solomon had it made when he was told that her legs and feet resembled the shank of a mule. And when he saw it, she supposed, which means he made her she think this is a pool, so she have to walk in the water. But the fact it's not really a pool, so she have to lift up her skirt because he want to see her legs. So supposed to be a pool of water. So she breathed her legs to wade through. Meanwhile, her legs feet were in fact fair. He said to her, it is a hallway paved smooth with the crystal, etc., etc., etc. And then she said, my lord, I have wronged myself by worshiping the other, etc., etc., etc. Different interpretation. See Sulaiman. Sulaiman, he like to see legs of women. He want to see her legs. Is it really have legs of a camel or a goat? Uh, if we go to Ibn Kathir, let's see what Ibn Kathir want to say. 27:44. All right, this is Ibn Kathir. So when she entered her the place, but when she saw it, she thought it was a pool of water. So she tucked up her clothes and covering her legs. Suleiman had commanded the shaitan to build for her huge place of a glass beneath which water was flowing. Anyone who did not know the nature of the building would think it was water. See the trick? See the trick? So Suleiman, he made her think that she is going to walk in the water, but the fact it was a glass and the water is underneath and there's fish. But in fact, it was a layer of glasses between a person walking in the water. And then I didn't show the rest. Yeah, most is gone. Anyway, I mean, all of this is hilarious. It's madness. It's stupidity. How in the world you come to me with worshiping one God, but your God is nothing but a fairy tale storyteller? Not only that, if you notice with me, the Muslim, they say that having idols are haram, right? Having idols are haram. But look, Sulaiman in the Quran, who is a prophet of Islam, he was ordering his genie to build for him synagogue with statues. Do you see it? Chapter 34, verse number 13. How he is a Muslim prophet, how Islam is against his statues, and then how he is ordering the genies to build the statues. Don't ask, don't tell. You don't know what statues? You don't know really? Search Google. Statues. Statues. This is what statues. Here we go. Statues. Why statues in the house of Allah? Allah is ordering Sulaiman to build the statues, and the genie, they are building it for him. Don't ask. And then here, actually, the verse after. Anyone remember what this verse is about? How Sulaiman he died? Sorry, David. The death of Sulaiman and the death of David. Sulaiman, when he died, because he's a king, he's in charge. Allah will not make those who hate him know that he died. So what he did? Sulaiman, he died holding a stick in his hand. And because he was holding a stick, he dies standing, and nobody noticed that he is dead. Is that true? Muslims, is that true? I am going to die standing, and I will open my camera live in YouTube for the coming century, and nobody will notice that I am dead. And how they notice that he is dead? Anyone remember? How they notice that he is dead? Suleiman, he was using the wrong stick. He was using a stick made from wood. Never use wood, especially if there is a termite in the area. I mean, come on, Sulaiman, you never heard of termite? The termite, they ate the wood of the stick, and then people did notice because he failed. Tafsir Ibn Abbas, chapter 34, verse number 14. For Solomon died and remained standing. That's normal. For a year. For how what? For how long he died standing? Abdul, are you there? The guy, he died and he is dead standing for a year. A year. And nobody noticed. And nothing showed his death. Wow. True story. The death of Solomon to them saved creeping creatures of the earth. A wood worm which went away his staff. Solomon, brother, I told you, buy treated wood with chemical. They will not eat it, brother. I mean, why, Solomon, you do that? If that piece of wood is not a wood, or it is a special kind of wood treated by chemical, now until now Solomon will be standing. I believe in one God who teach me that there's a guy, his name is Solomon. He died and he was holding a stick in his hand, and because of that nobody noticed that he is dead for a year. My God is one God, his name is Allah, brother. And then the termite, the worms, the wood worm, they start eating his stick, and then he fell. And when he fell to the ground, the jinn so clearly had how, which means now they knew that he is dead. The jinn and the human being so clearly that they do not know the unseen. Supposedly Allah now he know. I mean, look at this story. So and what is the wisdom of this? Allah, he made Sulaiman die in the stick for a year, so they will not know and they will not go rebellion. Okay, why Allah don't make him live a year longer? Oh boy. Somebody saying to me, do you dare to debate